Did you know that nearly 70% of new parents feel unprepared for the challenges of caring for a newborn? It's a staggering statistic, and one that highlights just how much of a shock raising a tiny human can be. Raising a newborn is a journey like no other. It's a roller coaster of emotions, a symphony of sounds, and a crash course in sleep deprivation. It's a time of great joy, but also great challenge. As new parents, we're often told that it's the most rewarding experience we'll ever have, but what they don't tell us is that it can also be overwhelming, exhausting, and downright terrifying at times. One of the biggest misconceptions about raising a newborn is that it comes naturally. We're led to believe that somehow, magically, we'll just know what to do, and that our instincts will kick in to guide us. But the truth is, caring for a newborn is a learned skill, and one that takes time, patience, and practice to master. Another misconception is that we'll be surrounded by help and support, but often, we're left to figure things out on our own, with little guidance or reassurance. And then there's the myth that babies are easy to soothe, that a simple rocking motion or lullaby will calm even the most fractious of infants. But we all know that's not always the case. The reality is that caring for a newborn is a steep learning curve, and one that can be fraught with uncertainty and anxiety. We worry about whether we're doing things right, whether our baby is healthy, and whether we're good enough parents. And on top of all that, we're dealing with the physical and emotional challenges of caring for a tiny human who can't communicate their needs. It's a tough gig, and one that can be incredibly isolating. When we bring our newborn home, we're often told that it's just a matter of getting into a routine. But the truth is, there is no routine, at least, not in the early days. Our babies are constantly changing, and their needs are constantly evolving. What works one day won't work the next, and we're left feeling frustrated and defeated. And then there's the small matter of sleep, or rather, the lack of it. We're told that we'll get used to functioning on minimal sleep, but the reality is that it's a constant battle to get even a few hours of rest. But perhaps the biggest challenge of all is the emotional adjustment. We go from being independent adults to being responsible for a tiny human's every need, and it can be a traumatic shift. We struggle to reconcile our old identities with our new roles as parents, and it can lead to feelings of loss and grief. We grieve for our old lives, our old selves, and our old relationships. And we grieve for the freedom and spontaneity we once had. So what's the shocking truth about raising a newborn? It's this: that it's not about being a perfect parent, but about being a perfectly imperfect one. It's about embracing the chaos, the uncertainty, and the unknown. It's about being kind to ourselves, and recognizing that we're doing the best we can with what we have. It's about acknowledging that we don't have all the answers, and that it's okay to ask for help. And it's about recognizing that our babies don't need perfect parents, they just need parents who love them, and who are willing to learn and adapt alongside them. The truth is, raising a newborn is hard, really hard. But it's also incredibly rewarding, and life-changing in ways we never thought possible. By acknowledging the challenges, and embracing the unknown, we can begin to shift our perspective and find a new sense of purpose and meaning. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're a new parent, or just about to embark on this wild ride, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Share your own experiences, your own struggles and triumphs, and let's support each other on this crazy journey of parenthood. And if you want more parenting tips and advice, be sure to check out my other videos. I'll see you in the next one.